Hey, the sound should be fine. Okay, good morning to everyone. It's Monday morning, start of a new week, uh, 15th of May. Okay, so let's see what happens. For Bitcoin. Oh, let's check. Okay, this is the monthly and the weekly. So the weekly, it seems we're going lower because the money flow is going down. We're starting to go lower, and we will see that on the daily we're printing bullish momentum. So I don't know, to be honest, because this might curve additional to the downside, and then a lot of people will be wrecked because they think Bitcoin will go up from here. We don't know what is going to happen, but usually this is start of a little bit of a down move on the weekly, but we might recover and start going up. So in the end we are mostly like, we are basically, sorry, just a second. So we have higher money flow. How much further down we are going to go and until we turn around to the upside is yet to be seen. But it's very probable that actually we have a little bit more to the downside and then we recover. So if I see the daily, on the daily we have a very good green dot momentum. Doesn't mean that we cannot go lower, but I think this is a good sign. Also the money flow seems to be like curving again a little bit to the upside. So of course we have to monitor the lower time frames to have a conclusion, but let's see. So the 4 hour, we had divergence on the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour for me is a little bit exhausted here on the 60 level, almost. We might pump from here, and the money flow can do something like that, like to the upside. But also if this is exhausted, we can just go down. So again, tricky. Don't have a crystal ball, but we're going to monitor what the lower time frames are doing. Currently we are bullish with this money flow, but I don't know what is going to happen here. We might get rejected. If we get rejected and don't come above this 27,500 area, then it's a clear sign that Bitcoin is going down. So something interesting, on the 1 hour it seems that we are making some kind of divergence, bearish divergence, not yet fully seen, but yeah, on the 45 minute also looks like a bearish divergence. Now we can see this on the 30 minutes very clearly. Very clearly we can see that momentum here is higher and here is lower and price is higher. So this shows that we have bearish divergence on the momentum versus the price and even the money flow, because the money flow is not so thick in the green. I'll wait for this 15 minutes to see if we can break 27,500. If we are not able to break and we get rejected, it might be good time to short. But let's see the Ichimoku quote. So the Ichimoku quote on the 30 minute. So I had a long which I closed I was saying previously that if we start coming above the quote it would be very bullish, but we actually for 2 or 3 days we actually went sideways, and only yesterday evening we broke through, which is fair enough. So Saturday and Sunday we don't have volume, that's fine. But I'm not sure here, because there is again huge resistance at 27,500, and I don't know if we're going to get rejected or continue. On the 2 hour actually we're breaking this on the Ichimoku quote, we're breaking the Ichimoku, we broke the Tenkan Sen, and now we'll see if we can backtest this 27k. Here on the 2 hour the things look bullish, but we'll have to see the other time frames. Like the 6 hour we're still bearish because we're basically consolidating below the Ichimoku quote, and we're below the Tenkan Sen. That's pretty bearish on the 6 hour. So on the 6 hour we'll have to see if we get rejected at these levels at 27,500, even 28k to 28k, because here is the quote, here is the Tenkan Sen. If we get rejected, it's probable to get rejected and we might jump on a short. On the other hand, the daily is like really bullish. We're above the Tenkan Sen, we're basically getting supported by the quote, by the Ichimoku quote on the daily. It would be bearish if we break this quote to the downside, but so far we're in the quote, we're consolidating, and we might get supported and go to 30k again. If we go to 30k again, it's very probable that we might break this resistance and finally go up for Bitcoin. Also the CVD seems quite nice to pump from here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. On the 30-minute the CVD looks nice for a pumpage. We're just sitting above the pivot line. RSI about 70. Yeah, so we'll see if we break this pivot. Maybe we go lower, but maybe we can dance on this pivot and go to 28,500. Now I wanted to see also the funding. The funding is almost negative, which is really bullish sign. It means a lot of players have been wrecked. This little move to the upside, a lot of people were shorting and they're now wrecked, most of them, and maybe they'll be wrecked if the move continues to the upside. So these are my 2 cents right now. We're printing bearish harmonic here, APCD. We might print another wave to the upside because we're just breaking this resistance here. As you can see, this green line. Overall things look more bullish than bearish, I would say, but we have to see what is happening on this area where we have 27,500 to 28k. It's very important. I think we will have maybe some rejection there, but we'll see. If we continue from this level, the next area is 28,800 or 29k. I would be glad Bitcoin to pump, but We don't know for sure. This looks good on the 2 hour. Bullish. But you will see. Yeah. 45 minute. On the 45 minutes you can see that the money flow is lower and the price is higher. And here the momentum is not lower, which is strange. Yeah, we have mixed signals, mixed conflicting signals, but I think overall we can continue a little bit to the upside and then we'll see if we get rejected or not. No trade for now. I think this is area, I closed my long as I said. This is an area that we should wait.